Hey, welcome to another episode of Sleazy Sports. And I'm joined by Umudise. What up,
How's
dog?
it, brother? Good, brother. How
Well,
are you?
I'm okay. I'm okay, man. I'm okay. I'm chilling. There wasn't a lot of football over the weekend, but there was a lot of cricket, so that's part of the reasons why, I want us to start off from there. I always I like starting with the negative energy first before um, I go on with the positive energy, bruh. Yeah. Can you hear me, bruh? Because you were gone
Yeah,
for a
bro.
bit.
I lost you for a bit. You said
Yeah.
there wasn't a lot of football over the weekend.
But there was a lot of cricket, you know.
Oh man.
Yeah, at
Oh
least in
man.
cricket bay corner, and let's be honest, Modisa, dog, we were confident. We were confident. We're like, you know what? This is ours. Dog. When I was expecting a 3-0, dog, I won't lie to you. That's how optimistic I was. I don't know about you,
Chief,
my team.
I think we were Bangladesh. We were Bangladesh. Us. I mean, the way we lost the first match in Centurion.
Yeah.
They dominated, clean, pure,
Yo,
brilliant cricket they played. They made us look like we're playing away.
yeah.
The guys that have Centurion as their home ground played dismally. And then when we came back, and in the first ODI, personally, I didn't understand why Quinton didn't start. Personally,
Right.
I don't know why Quinton didn't start that game.
Yeah.
So I only realized it later that they had dropped him for the match.
Aish.
But then come Saturday, they gave us a little bit of hope, false
Aish.
hope.
Yo, dog.
We were
False.
confident. Yeah, we were happy with how the boys played, how we
Yo.
dominated play, how, Cal
Mm.
is slowly,
Hey.
making him his name, and making sure he's one of the first people on the starting 11, whether he's going to keep or whether he's going to field. But as a batsman, he's coming to
Mm.
the party, which we've lacked for quite a while.
Yeah.
But yeah, what happened? Hey, this one upsets me, man. The bowlers were hitting the wrong areas.
Yo.
The batsmen were terrible, horrific, poor
Yo.
shots, poor decision making. Personally, I think they
Dog.
were too complacent. No, they were
Dude.
complacent. They were
Yeah.
complacent. They thought we've got this.
Yeah. I fully agree with you. I feel like they were way too cocky, for my liking, bro. And did you see, bro, even when it comes to the support, it seems as if there were more Bangladesh uh, people than South Africa, you know.
Chief, we were playing in Bangladesh here. We were clean.
Dude.
Even in the first ODI at Centurion, there were more
Mm.
Bangladeshian
Yeah.
supporters than there were
Yeah.
South Africans. That's horrific.
Yeah.
Horrific. At home.
That's
Come on.
that's true.
Come
That's
on.
that's
Yeah.
that's true,
And
dog. Like,
people complain and say they were looking forward to watching live games, but the support was horrific and the tickets sold
wow,
out very quickly. They sold
dude.
out very, very quickly.
Yo, bro, and yo, fam, it was crazy because I remember as there was a time when the cock hit a 4, but the stadium was quiet, you know. But whenever Bangladeshi batsman hits a 4 or 6, all of a sudden there's noise, and which is incredible, bro. I was so shocked with this because I really wanted to go, man. I really wanted to go because Sam doesn't live far from Centurion. The what
Uh-huh.
I can. He actually lives in Centurion. He lives very close to the stadium. You can even walk from
Mhm.
his apartment to there. You know.
Mhm.
So yeah, man. Like, hey, it's very disappointing, man. And I just wanted to ask you, bro. Do you think in the second game, Pella, when Parnell went off, dog, with that injury, do you think, okay, as much as we were still bowling. I think we batted last. Yeah, we were still
Yeah.
bowling. But when Parnell went off, of course, Utemba had to come in and be a spin bowler. He tried his utmost best. But they were hitting him.
Of course. Of course, Chief, this is international cricket, not first class. What decision making was that?
Anyway,
Aye.
anyway, sending him prayer over the prayers. I was like, damn. Yeah, man. But do you think
Uh,
Wayne Parnell being injured played a bit of a role in how things turned out in the third? But I mean, Wayne no
def
experience. Yeah,
Yeah, no, for me, definitely. And
yeah,
I've watched Wayne Parnell of late. He's better than the player he was before he signed the Colpack contract when he left and stopped playing for the Proteas. He's
yeah,
seen as more of an all-rounder now, so he has a
yeah,
lot more value to add to the game. And he's a left-arm seamer, and you don't get a lot of left-arm seamers, and they're very tricky people to face because a lot of batsmen are used to watching the release from the right hand,
mm,
the right hand paceman, and it's easier to time them and easier to predict whether he's going to bowl a slow ball, full Yorker.
yeah.
Wayne, even if you watched his spell, I mean, he gave them quite a challenge, a little bit of a
He
challenge
did.
there, and they were
He even got
struggling.
a wicket, bro.
Exactly,
Yeah,
exactly. And he bowled what, 2, 3 overs or something like that.
mm,
So,
yeah,
for me, Wayne Parnell was pivotal. Even in the game the other day, two
yeah,
days ago, definitely Wade for me, he would have made a massive difference. I mean,
yeah,
from a batting perspective, I'm impressed with guys like Kesh
yeah,
Maharaj who can bat pretty deep. But again, he's not a batsman you can rely on because you saw he made a stupid mistake and was run out for the
yeah,
last wicket. So, definitely for me, Wayne's injury or Parnell's injury was the winner for the Bangladesh guys.
yeah. Hey, man, it's just so unfortunate, man. Like for me, ish, I also felt like that, even from a leadership standpoint. I mean, Wayne Parnell is senior now, for sure,
Exactly.
like in the 30s,
Yeah.
and quite a lot of the players they are youngsters. And Wayne has played in. He was he in the squad when Callis and them were playing? I'm sure.
Yes. He
Yeah, you see.
Remember, Wayne is one of the guys that came through the ranks, similar to Aiden, similar to
Mm,
Quinton, where they
yeah,
played the under 19 World Cup as well. And if I'm
yeah,
not mistaken, he was captain then, but I do know he's also captain of one of the franchises he plays for.
yeah,
So, and he's played in England for a long time. He played in England
yeah,
for a long time at the highest level when he stopped playing for the Proteas and he
yeah.
signed that lucrative contract that a
Ish.
lot of our guys sign. But
Yeah.
the experience is there, the cricketing mind is there, the talent is there. But more importantly, what we need a lot more leaders in the team. And like I've always said, I've always felt like the coach always leaves it to the captain. And on the
Mhm.
day, besides Temba, who was the other leader? Personally, I've never seen Quinton as a leader, so I don't
Nope.
count him, though he was captain.
I know.
Um, s- I don't count him. So
Yeah,
you have Temba carrying all the weight, probably supported by a guy like Rassi, who's very
yeah,
vocal on the field that you can see. Other than that, for me, there's no one else, man. Especially in the ODI, maybe Kesh Maharaj.
yeah,
Very
Mara.
senior player, very matured as
Yeah.
well in his way. He's captained the Proteas as well. So maybe him as well. But like I've always said, I don't see the impact of the coach. I just feel like continuously the weight is on the captain on the day.
Ish, man. Yeah, no, no, no. That's true, man. It's strange though, because I can even feel it that bro, there really isn't, much like leaders. There really aren't a lot of leaders in our team. When you look at the Bangladeshi team, they seem more organized and like I was just impressed. I won't lie to you, Melissa, man. Like
Man,
it was like,
they still
hey, yeah, yeah,
no, sorry, man, but they still have their most experienced player in the team, not as captain, Shakib
yeah,
Al Hassan,
yeah,
world-renowned all-rounder,
yeah,
world-renowned all-rounder. He gave us a run. He wasn't even captain. The opening batsman was the captain, the guy that demolished us.
yeah.
And that just goes to show that you don't just let go of your leaders. Till
Yeah.
this day, for me, we let go of Faf too soon. Faf should have
Mm.
handed over the baton slowly. He was a
Slowly.
solid leader. He came to
Yeah.
the party when we needed him. We've
Mm.
lost guys like Faf. We've lost guys like Adam. I mean,
Ish.
AB de Villiers.
AB.
Just out of nowhere. And I get it. There's arrogance. There's this. There's that. But those
Yeah,
guys were leaders, and they
yeah,
held the fort for the team. So they had to, you had to guide Timber into the role. But
yeah,
we don't have that at the moment. We're bringing on all these youngsters, no experience. Rabada's just out there to bowl. He's being
yeah,
overplayed. The guy needs a bit of a break as well,
yeah.
in my opinion.
Yeah. I know you
But
are right.
what upset me is if you looked at the Bangladesh coaching staff, South Africa, hmm? Alan Donald smiling,
Hey,
hmm?
dog. Hey,
Russell Domingo happy,
happy.
enjoying that they're
Hey,
beating their home team. Hmm?
dude. I remember even in one of the World Cups, I think we were always, I mean, back then we were always like favorites, dog. Like, we
Yeah,
were like team who's meant to be because we world number one in test and one day, dog. And
yeah,
then Alan Donald was, I think, the what again, bowling coach for New Zealand. And New
yeah.
Zealand upset us because New Zealand were off form, but they knocked us out, bruh, in the quarterfinals, dog. And Arnold Donald, I remember they were interviewing him there. Hey, you could see, hey, dude, he didn't want to talk, but what's he, man? What do you want me to say, man?
Man, I mean, even if you looked at the T20 World Cup that
Yeah,
played a couple of months ago last year,
yeah,
if you look at how many teams had South Africans in their
dude,
coaching staff, Pakistan had Vernon Philander. That tells you a
dude,
story. Why don't we have Vernon as our bowling coach? We have Shah Langafeld.
dude,
Shah
yeah,
Langafeld. The guy,
yeah,
he took a hat trick against West Indies once in
yeah.
1995 or whatever. So no one remembers Shah Langafeld bowling, but everybody
No,
remembers Alan Donald as young as we
yeah,
were. Everybody remembers Makai Antini as young as we were.
yeah,
Everybody remembers Vernon Philander, especially because he's more recent. Everybody
yeah,
even remembers Sean Pollock. Shah
yeah.
Langafeld, nobody remembers that guy. No one.
That's true. That's true. That's true, man. He was one of those players that, he was part of the squad. He wasn't like well renowned for anything. Yeah, 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 yeah.
He made the
That's,
cut. Let's just call it
yeah.
that. He made the cut.
Yeah.
He wasn't the opening bowler. We knew, man. At those days, Chief, we had Makai Antini, we had Dale Steyn, we had
Yeah.
Pollock, we had Vernon coming up. We had
The
Alan Donald,
partner.
Andre Null, Chief, Andre
Yeah.
Hall, sorry,
Yeah, whole.
I,
Yeah, whole.
yo,
A
yo,
whole
yo,
problem,
yo,
man.
yo.
Hey.
And then you had Morkel coming through the ranks with his height and pace and bounce, and you want to play Shah Langafeld. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, no, very dog. We have to, you know, it's merit. It's all about merit at the end of the day. Nothing else. And all those
E-
bowlers you named, merit. They were
Exactly.
all they were once in the top 10. Like there was a time where when Monet, I think top three was Monet and Dale. I think Dale was like number one. Monet was
Yeah.
third in the world, man. Yeah, man.
Dale dominated the world, Chief. Balabura
Ish,
Express, they know him
ish.
everywhere in the world. They know how quick that
Yeah,
guy was, how
yeah,
much swing he got. White ball cricket, red ball cricket, T20.
yeah,
He's a Trent Bolt. He's a Trent
yeah. Hey,
Bolt. Yeah, I know he
hey.
demolished. And
Yeah,
at the time, remember, cricket wasn't like now, where then test matches they were scoring 600 runs, 400 runs,
dude.
declaring. So he was playing against the likes of Abu Kumar Sangakkara, Abu
Hey.
Sachin Tendulkar towards the back end, but he was
Yeah,
dominating. Huh?
yeah.
He was dominating when cricket was beautiful. When you watch the test match and you're like, yeah, no, these guys don't come to the party, it's over. But
Yeah,
we don't have that anymore, and it's the same from a leadership perspective. From a bowling perspective, if Rabada
yeah,
doesn't perform, we have nobody to stand up and put their
yeah.
hand up, and it's disappointing for a guy like Lungi Ngidi. For me, if Ngidi doesn't step up, this will be
This,
his last IPL.
yeah, 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 yeah. I know that's true. That's true. That's true, man. And then, Brad, just also wanted to ask you, as far as spin is concerned, Brad, I just feel like on our end, Brad, we're lacking in that department because we're getting smashed, my dude. Oh, we're
Yeah.
getting, dog, these guys were fucking.
And apparently Tabriz Shamsi is number 2 in T20. Well, he is in the world, but he wasn't acquired by any of the IPL teams. For me, you must just look at who's bought in the IPL, and then you'll get a
God.
feel of what's happening. So it just
Ah,
goes to show that if we're going to rely on Tabriz Shamsi, who cannot bat to save his life,
hey,
but rely on his spin, where it's really, I've only seen value from him in T20. In ODIs, I haven't. And yeah, no, we don't have. We're not at the right level for spin, man. We're struggling. We're suffering. Yeah, I don't know what we need. There's a guy, Simon Harmer. I know he's in the
yeah,
test squad. Let's see if he can perform. He's a spin bowler. He played for the Proteas years ago. He was pivotal also in that T20 tournament that we had locally,
yeah.
with the Josie Stars and stuff. So let's see. Maybe he's our answer to the crowd, but he's old at the same time. We've got to consider
Hey,
that. So
yeah.
yeah, I don't know. We're in trouble when it comes to spin, man. We're in
Oh
trouble.
my
After
God.
Imran
You
Tahir left.
left. It goes dog. We looking very hella suspect in that department, man. I was like, my fit. Why are we getting smashed like this, dude? Yo,
Man,
4, 6. Yo,
man,
bro,
even our medium pace bowling, chief.
dude.
Like nobody. Like I mean, for me, the only guy that deserves their spot in that team is Rabada at the
Yeah,
moment, from a bowling perspective.
yeah.
Personally, Dwayne Pretorius has had a couple of good games, but
Uh,
I forget about him the next day. So, for me, we need Rabada. We need Eindrich Nokia, who's very quick, bowls
yeah.
150. That guy. Guy, he
Make
bowls
easy.
150 and the ball swings. And the ball
Yeah,
swings.
and I
So,
swing
so,
bowlers,
so
dog.
yeah. So he's important for your run rate. But, we don't have spin and we don't have medium pace. Petruguayo will get smacked across the park as well.
Hey. Hey.
Yeah, no, we're struggling. We're struggling from a cricketing perspective in this country at the moment.
Oh, dude, I can't believe how bad we were. Dog, we were bad, dog. In both the games we lost in, dude, we were terrible. And which brings me to the next question. This is the last question for the cricket segment. Nah. Do you think, bro, we might have to go through the qualifying stage for us to go to the World Cup? Do you think that's where we headed, dog?
Let me put
Ish,
it into perspective. We have
dog.
England, we have
Mhm.
India, and I think
Yeah,
it's Australia that we're
yeah,
going to play. Né? And
yeah,
then the last team is the Netherlands. Okay, we'd expect that we can beat the Netherlands easy.
yeah.
England, if we don't come to the party and we play like that, they're going to hammer us, Chief. They're going to. Do you know Ben Stokes? Do you know Joss
Dog,
Butler? Hey,
hey,
Johnny Besto.
dude,
Hey,
hey, England,
hi.
hey, England beats
Aye, aye,
us,
aye,
but
aye, 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 aye. Chris Wokes. Chris Wokes is
dog,
an all-rounder that can get 50 and betting at number 9. Mm.
yes.
Mark Wood and his pace, but Mark Wood is injured. Then we have India, Chief. Let's not talk about them because
Yeah.
we won the last one, but they can hammer us. But Australia, on the other hand,
Hey,
David Warner, yo,
yo,
I guys, I. So for me personally, I do have a feeling that we're gonna have to go through the playoffs. We are number
yeah,
9 at the moment.
yeah.
We are number
That's
9 at the moment.
scary, dog.
We're playing horrific cricket, horrific. And you know what sometimes frustrates me when I watch cricket. I
Yeah,
hate, for me, I hate sweep shots, and I'll tell you why. When
uh,
you get it right, a sweep shot, ne,
yeah,
you'll hit a 4 and it will look good. But when we're struggling like that, and Temba
yeah.
Bavuma's trying to sweep the ball, Chief, just play basic cricket.
That's how we got
We
out.
face, yes, because if you
And it's so
miss,
clumsy, dog.
yes, and if you miss, it's good. Yo, guys, yo, and that's what frustrates me. Like, why did you try such a fancy shot? Why can't you just play normal cricket, one run, normal, then wait for the right ball and start moving, get into
Yeah,
it. Aye,
yeah, that's
man.
true, bro.
Aye, aye. So yeah, I think at this rate, Chief, we're for the first time in history, we're gonna go
Yeah.
through the playoffs and play our island,
Yo,
our
Afghanistan.
our UAE.
Ah, dog. Next minute
Yo,
we
we're gonna do
struggle
the
against
joke.
them, dog. Next minute we
Ah,
struggle against.
don't forget, we had a series against Ireland, I believe, last year, and I think they
Yeah.
beat us the first game. Yeah, something like
Yo,
that. They beat us the first game. They have a guy there by the name of Paul Sterling. He's a big guy.
yeah,
He hits
yeah.
a six like nobody. That guy hits a six like there's no tomorrow. That's number two.
Yo,
Yeah, yo, I.
ah, it's lit, my
So
G.
yeah,
It's lit.
we're in
It's lit.
trouble at the moment.
Yeah. And of course, just to close off the cricket segment, man, we also need to give a huge shout out to our women's team, dog. I mean, being in the semifinals, bro, like, yeah, dog, we have to. We have
Aye,
to,
those
bro.
ones. Aye, those ones.
We
I
have to.
sleep with my TV on just to watch them. I was disappointed this morning with the West Indies game,
Yeah, the
but
rain.
being rained out. But they've
Mm,
been phenomenal, man. And we've got to
bro.
give them out. You know, even if you look from a soccer perspective, the
Yeah,
women's national teams have been putting us on the map, brother.
bro.
They've been putting us on the map. They earn
Yeah,
peanuts, but they
dog.
putting us on the world map, chief. And they
Yeah,
playing for passion. They playing to win. They playing to make South Africa proud, man.
yeah.
And yeah, bro. And there's no debates about transformation, this, that, the other. It's merit. You're in the team. You play. They win.
Thank
That's it,
you.
chief. That's
And
it. They
that,
demolished England, chief. Oh,
dude, that was
oh,
incredible, bro. I
oh.
didn't expect that. I
Yeah, no,
didn't.
that one
Yo,
I didn't expect. Yeah, after
yeah.
that, then I said, these girls can actually win it. Look, the Australia game was tough. That Meg Lennon chick, ooh, hey, she
Woo!
hammered them, young. Yo,
Hey,
she
dog.
hammered them.
Ah, dog.
Yo, I know she chowed them yo, clean. But overall, the girls
Yeah,
didn't give up. They're bowling
yeah,
well. They're batting pretty decent. So yeah,
yeah.
man, I'm very proud of what they're doing there.
I know, indeed, bro. I mean, I'm not too sure who they face. Will they face Australia again in the semis, or is it another
No, no,
team?
no, no, no. I heard that they avoid Australia because Australia's number
Oh,
one.
hey, they must.
Australia's
Yeah,
number one. I'm not sure
yeah,
who they're gonna face, but Australia's number one. I believe
yeah.
that England still has a chance to qualify, and so
And
does
even West
India
Indies as well.
and West Indies. So we'll probably
Hey,
face India or West Indies.
hey, there's this other chick from West Indies, Dotton. Oh,
Oh yeah,
bruh. Hey, Dotton, dog. Ah, bro. I was watching once. I like watching the extended highlights, bro. While especially while
smooth.
I'm eating breakfast. And I
Yeah,
just watch and see. I was like, damn. Hey, but I
smooth.
know big ups to them, bro. Big ups to them, dog. And then let's move
No.
over to Bafana segment.
Yeah,
Hey,
yeah,
hey, I'm excited,
yeah.
dog. I mean, I'm confident for this. Are
Against
you?
France.
I'm confident, bro. We've got a coach, guys. We've got a coach. France are not gonna slap us. They'll beat us, but they won't slap us. And you will see, we will hold our own. Well,
You
remember the
know,
time when we lost to Brazil in the Confed Cup? We
yeah,
played very well in that game, bro.
yeah,
But we lost,
yeah,
bro. So we weren't
yeah,
even touched as a nation because we gave it our all. It took a worldie for us to lose.
yeah.
You know what I
No,
mean?
you
Yeah.
know what I remember, just before I touch on the current Bafana, what I remember about that game, Neymar was
Ish,
going for Kuhn. He was going, and at some point
dude,
he looked at Kuhn and he just shook his head. I realized here there's no hope until
bruh,
Hulk came and upset us. But
dude,
yeah, bro. I mean, for me, yes, we've got a coach. He's a bit arrogant, but I liked what he's doing. He's instilling some sort of mentality. He's being hard on the guys, which he needs to be, so the guys can come to the party and actually
Yeah.
deserve their place. I was listening when he spoke about the exclusion of Jali and Tembazwan, and I was like, whoa, okay, you're a bit
What did you say?
extreme. He said Jali's a good footballer, but just not his type of player, so he'll never play him. And he must forget about calling him up. And then he said
Oh,
about Tembazwane is old. And he said that those guys were in the AFCON qualifiers team. But what did they do? They did nothing. So he doesn't see the reason of calling them up. I was like,
yo,
oh, God.
that's a bold
Whoa.
statement. That's a
Yay,
bold statement.
that's spicy, brother. But hey,
Hey,
I mean, like he said, he always mentions it on all his interviews. He's the coach. It's his decisions. He gets frustrated by the little things. Like now, I know the guys, 5 guys struggled with visas, or they just did appointments late and they joining the team late. But I think he's instilling that mentality that he's saying, guys, you've got to work to be in this team. And if you're going to be in this team, you've got to be committed and dedicated and want to play for the country. And which is positive because I think Sundowns is doing a similar thing.
yeah,
Of late, you don't hear a lot about Sundowns players in the tabloids and the news. And,
yeah.
I think there's a certain culture and mindset that they've instilled in the guys that, focus on your career. It's a very short career. Make the best of it, make the most of it, and play football. So, am I confident? No. I still think France will beat us minimum 3-0.
Ah, ah,
Chief,
yadlala wena.
where's the experience at
Dog,
international level in that squad?
dog,
Where's the experience?
dog.
Bear in mind,
Mulisi.
Pesita is not there.
Yeah. Uh,
So
Aish.
where's the experience in that? Where's that experience in that team?
Aish. Hey, okay. You make a valid
Where's the
point, but
experience?
dog, for me, I have this thing in my heart that these guys will surprise us. They will do. They'll 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 just surprise us. We'll be shocked. We'll say, wow, like this guy has us playing as a unit, you know. But yeah, dog,
For
let me
the
share my screen and let's see the French team. I'm not sure if you can see there on your end.
yeah, no, let's go. I can see.
All right, all right.
Go ahead.
Where should- okay, so we'll start with goalkeeper. Nah. Yeah, man. I don't fear the keepers.
You don't fear them. You don't fear Hugo
ah,
Loris.
no
You don't fear
risk.
Hugo Loris. Even if
No.
they play Areola. Areola
Yeah,
played Real Madrid. He played PSG. Now he's on loan to West Ham.
yeah,
Chief, he's a top class keeper, that guy.
yeah,
Aye,
yeah.
but they're gonna start with Loris. Let's go.
Yeah, of course, of course. And then with defenders, some of these guys I don't know. I don't know Jonathan Klaus,
I
the
don't know
guy who
him
plays
either.
for
Yeah,
Lens. Luca Dean. And I've been telling people, guys, Luca Dean, I rate Dean, dog. Dean gets called up to this team, bruh. Eh. Anyway,
don't you think?
Lucas
Don't you think
Fernandez.
it's the Stevie G impact also? Well,
Hey,
Steven Gerrard is
man.
at Aston Villa, Chief. Hey, that team is another one now.
Hey,
But yeah,
dude. Yeah. And then, of course, now my favorite right back, Theo Hernandez, the one who plays for AC Milan. Hey, that
AC
one, yo,
Milan,
I enjoy watching that
solid,
dude. He's a solid.
solid,
He's got
solid,
everything, bro. He's got everything. He's
solid.
got the flair, going back. He knows how to track back. Ish, dude. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I know, but
I'd
you're all
still
right.
pick Reece James. I'd still pick Reece James, but okay,
Hey,
debate for another day.
yeah. It's even Kimpembe, PSG.
I
Ish.
I
You,
cow
you,
that
you,
one.
you don't rate
Cow.
him.
He's a cow that one.
You don't rate him, dog.
Kimpembe.
Hey,
I don't read Kimpembe. I'm
Kimpembe,
sorry.
Kimpembe, Kimpembe,
I
Kimpembe.
He's just
Hey,
gonna hurt you.
yeah, yeah,
I don't rate him
yeah.
for nothing. He's as good as I. I'm not scared of that one. Dolly will
I,
show him.
who?
Keegan Dolly will dribble him.
Hey.
Spiky Nyana there.
Yeah, and of course, also, I'm sure Dolly has played against him because Dolly used to play
Yeah,
for,
yeah. He's played
he,
most of the guys. Yeah.
yeah, against, yeah. Even Uban Ukunde, the guy who plays for AC Milan, Sorry, Sevilla rather.
Sevilla. Yeah.
Yeah, Sevilla. Yeah, and then of course there's Benjamin Pavard, who's a World Cup winner, of course, and our one and only Varane, dog.
Yeah, our
Ish,
boy.
clearly,
Our boy.
our
Our
boy,
boy.
our boy.
And he goes on
Yeah.
Super Saiyan when he's playing for France. Huh?
Vela be
He's on
Rolls
another
Royce.
level.
Yo, Avaran, man. And then midfield is Gunduzi. I'm surprised, bro.
The
He's my
young boy.
surprise.
Yeah.
Hey, man, he used to
The
play for
young boy.
Arsenal. I think he's not getting along with management that side. So he's playing
Yeah.
for Marseille, man, and it's incredible to see him here, especially for midfielders, man. Of course,
Yeah.
our player Ngolo Kante,
Ish.
man. You know
The
him and
guy that
Pogba.
runs the whole pitch
You know, the loss against Switzerland in the Euros was the first time him and Pogba lost while playing together for France.
together. Yeah.
Together. That's how solid they are when they playing together. That was their first L since they've been played together.
United slept on this boy, but it's
Dude,
okay.
slipped. And then who Rabiot, do you rate Rabiot?
Aye. He's just another player, man.
Yeah,
He's okay. I mean, he's not terrible, but
yeah,
I wouldn't pick him for the national team, man.
yeah.
Nah, I don't think you'd even make my starting 11 at club level. Sorry,
Yeah. And then of course Rubanu Chamini. Chamini is I rate it's
solid,
I mean, United
solid.
should be looking to sign players like this.
Yeah, solid.
Yo, because Monaco are not gonna ask us for 150 million. You
Exactly.
know,
They're gonna want
about
40.
rice.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's my
That
really
one
West
must
Ham.
stay.
Yeah. And then forwards, dog. The forwards are fire, bruh. You've got Ben Yedder. He's I think isn't he top goal scorer in Serie A? I'm sorry, in Liga.
In League maybe he
Yeah,
is. I'll check now. Probably.
yeah,
I wouldn't be
yeah, yeah,
surprised.
yeah, yeah. And then you've got Uncle Benzema. Ish,
I
ish.
heard today he's injured. He might be pulled out. I hope
Still,
so.
okay, it's fine. Yeah, me too. I
I
hope
hope
so.
so.
El Benzema, so hey. And then you've got Kingsley Coman. You are Musa Diaby. Musa Diaby is a good player. He's solid, bro.
Solid.
Solid player. Plays for Bayer Leverkusen. And then you've got
Solid.
Antoine Griezmann. Of course, you know Griezmann.
Solid. Solid.
Yeah.
The only white boy. He's the
Hey,
goalkeeper.
and then Kylian Mbappe. Oh, what is a
Yo.
Makumba?
Let's not talk about Mbappe next.
And then I am happy for this guy, Christopher Nkunku.
Yeah. Yeah. He
Nkunku.
deserves it. He deserves it.
He did.
He
That's
deserves
good.
it. He
Yeah.
deserves it. Yeah, look,
Yeah.
these forwards are, I mean, Mbappe's going to play. He's going to, no one. You know, if Mbappe plays, the only guy that I think in our national team can catch him from a pace perspective is Tapelo Morena. So
Yeah.
he's the only guy that I think can possibly match him from a pace perspective. I'm not sure if he'll get the ball or if he'll be wanting there on the floor somewhere, but he's the only other guy that can catch him. But then you have Benzema. I mean Griezmann. Sorry, I wanted to mention. You know, man, Ben Yedder, yes, and like you said, he's the top goal scorer in the with 17 goals this season. Mbappe is only third with 15. So
That's crazy, bro. I was shocked that Ben Yedder's up there, bro. And people underestimate.
You can't underestimate Ben Yedder, Chief. He can even start in this team, Ben Yedder. He can start clean. He can start.
Should
now we should compare this to our defense.
Okay, fine. Let me share. I've got it. Yeah, let's check this out, bro. Let me just quickly share. Can you see, mate?
I mean, it's loading, but I'm scared. I'm scared to even see.
Why?
No, it's here. Okay. Yeah.
Should I zoom in?
No, I can see. It's fine.
Oh yeah. Let's go. Hey, squad sethu, man. Don't sleep on our team, Lise.
Okay,
Ronald
okay.
Williams over
Sharp.
Yoris, dog. Yoris akame kancane. Sasontwana. Then you've got
Kuhn is still better than all of these guys combined at his age.
yo. And then Unyiko Mobi.
I rate this guy, hey? I
Yeah.
really rate this guy. And I
Yeah.
started rating him after the national team. Before the
Yeah.
national team, I never rated him.
Let's be honest, bro. Hugo has really shown us a side of some of these players, bro. Really.
Exactly.
Hey,
Exactly.
you
No,
keep away of this.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
no, Nico
And even
Mobi,
yeah, Mpis. And even the intensity, bro. Like there's an intensity in how we play, bro.
yeah,
Passing, it's
yeah,
there's purpose, you know. And then of course Terence Mashiru,
bench,
bench.
bench him. Look, I think Terence is really good. I
Yeah.
think we must. It's good that we are playing him now. He's young. Well, he's not that young, but in South African terms, he's young. I believe he's 25 or something like that.
How old
I
is he?
believe so. I'll confirm for you. I think he's 25 or something.
That's not
Uh,
young. But he's a dog.
I'll tell you now.
You
23.
you
He's 23. He's
yeah,
23.
okay. Yeah.
So I think it's the right time to start giving him the experience.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, I wouldn't buy him for Chiefs, but I think
Yeah.
this guy needs to definitely move from Cape Town City to either a bigger club or a better league overseas to take his football to the next level. He does have the potential, I think.
Oh
But
yeah.
yeah, I wouldn't start it. I wouldn't start it.
Yeah. And then Lila K. Hey,
I'm starting him. I'm
hey,
not thinking three times. I'm starting
hey,
him.
hey, dog.
You
Hey,
know
Sundown.
what's nice
Hey.
about Lyle?
Yeah.
If you listen to Lyle's interviews, he's got the right attitude, man.
Yeah.
Lyle has the right attitude, and you don't expect that
Yeah.
he's always, from football is a mind thing. Once you
Yeah.
become in that space, you become popular, then there's the money, then there's this, then there's
Yeah.
that. Lyle is always talking about God and his family, and
Yeah.
to do that at that level, at that age, with that money, playing your best football, probably
Yeah.
for the best team currently, potentially even in Africa.
Yeah.
Chief, it's big. And Lau for me was more of an attacking player. If you remember him at Cape Town City, he was an attacking
Yeah.
player. But he's dominating there at the left back. So I would play him personally. I'd start him.
Yo, yizo. And then Sianda Kulu and what's unattached?
Bamkoshile loyo.
What did
Bamkoshile.
he do? What did he do?
Bamkoshile. I don't know, some fight there with his team there in Israel. Bamkoshile. He doesn't have a team. He's training with Amazulu now. Benny's trying to sign him.
Eish, dog.
Yeah.
Eish. And
Stoked.
then of course, oh, that's crazy, man. It's yo, and for him to get called up, for that incident, hey, shows what you
Yeah, look,
coach.
Sianda, I've always rated Chief. And when he was at Chiefs, I didn't understand why they didn't play him.
Yeah,
Personally, I've always rated this guy. He's a solid footballer, in my
yeah,
opinion.
yeah. He is. Indeed. And then Russian, Rook.
Ha! Stasit.
Hey, that's the
Stasit,
Sundowns
lads.
puppets. Yo, yeah,
This
well,
guy, I
listen, no,
wanted him when he was at Maritzburg. And I'm sure as a Pirates fan, you wanted him also.
of course,
We all
of
wanted
course.
him.
And then Ukulisa, mfethu.
He's
Munda.
improved. I wouldn't start him.
Yeah,
He probably won't play against
yeah,
France. I'll probably play him against Guinea. But he's improved.
yeah,
That's why I said
yeah,
Sundowns is doing something right mentally with the players.
yeah. Hey, dude, they on another level, bro. We Bundesliga, dog.
Yeah, clean.
We yeah, SA, yeah, Bundesliga. It's South African Bundesliga, dog. Right now. And then ubandile Shandu at least elinye ibhakani yalokuqala. Abafethu.
Tells a story. Ne? And Shandu for
Hey,
me is probably the best Pirates player at the moment.
dude. Hey, this is
So he
great,
deserves his
my
spot.
club,
I don't
man.
know if he'll play, but he deserves his spot.
Hey, my club, man. Hey, I'm in Texas, dog. Man United, Pirates, Capet, everywhere. And then
Askala
Unkosnas,
song.
if it's Unkosnat, Sibi,
I
Sibis.
don't know him. I don't know him.
Nami, Unkosnat, I won't lie to you, yes.
Hmm.
And then Atenkosi,
Same with him. I don't. Hmm,
yo,
I don't really know him.
yeah, but I won't lie. Certain teams, bro, I don't know the players' names, bro. I generally know the top end,
Yeah,
but yo,
yeah.
abanye mfana,
Who's gonna
Mtholi
watch
Mbala,
Stellenbosch?
hey,
Toby for me. Yeah, he's all right. He
he's
was
all
better at
right, dog.
Highlands Park. He was better at
Yeah,
Highlands Park, in my opinion. Yeah,
mm,
but he's all right. I guess who else were we gonna bring? It was either him or Charlie. So yeah,
yeah. And then Keegan Dolly,
I mean, come on. Do we
hey,
have to go there? Do we have to go there? Did you see what he
hey,
did to Pirates? Yo, eh,
hey,
yo. I
Dolly.
no, no, definitely Dolly. Dolly deserves it.
Yeah, I know indeed. The star of Dolly, he's a solid player, man. And then Ethan Brooks, TS,
The most
Galaxy.
confident small player I've ever watched play football.
More smaller, more competent than Kante, dog.
No, I mean
Yeah,
that's another level.
yeah,
But
but I
if
guess it's a small player, bro.
Chief, but at when we played Ghana, those guys were three times his size. But Borna, he was showing them. He was showing them. He was him and
Playing with
Yusuf
heart,
Mark. Yeah,
playing
he
with
was
heart.
playing. Yeah, man. So I think yeah, he's a solid player. He's
Mm,
definitely not staying at TS Galaxy at the end of this season.
yeah, no, that indeed. Mfethu. And then Teboho Mokoena.
Star, star,
Ish. I think
star.
he's sent
He's
out.
star.
Mfethu. Yes.
He's star. Lay is star. Hey, there's no star like this boy. This boy should have not signed for Sundowns. He should have went and played under Vincent Company at Anderlecht. End of story.
Yeah.
Full stop.
Hey, Nami, dog. She was meant to, dog.
He's starless. Less is star.
Yes. And then, of course, a good man.
Hey, he scored a
Hussein.
cracker, yo. Hey, he
Hey,
saved you guys there. Yo, against
he
Super
saved
Sport.
us.
Hey, he
Dog.
scored a
It was
hey, he
bad.
scored a cracker.
I won't lie to you.
Ooh.
He said, dog, when I saw the score and we 2-0, I didn't even bother watching. Dog. I was like, man, this that's
Mina
nah.
bekujabulile, so I continued
Yeah,
watching.
yeah. And then all of a sudden, hey, two penalties.
Alright.
How? I checked
Penalty,
my
no
phone. I'm like,
problem.
Hi. Let me finish off. And he scored in the 90 something. Yeah, it was optional time.
93rd.
Yeah,
Yes,
optional time.
93rd. Yo, he scored a cracker. Yo.
Mm.
Yeah, I know,
Yeah.
beautiful. I know
Yeah.
he's decent. I think he's got an attitude problem though. But he's
Hey,
good.
hey, man. And at least another Pirates, Tabang Munare. Hey,
This
oh,
guy
hey,
should have come to Chiefs. That's all I'll say.
it's like, do you think he regrets?
I get to the snip pen. He was coming. Sasha with pen. I then Parrot said, okay, sharp come boy.
Yeah, hey, man. Yeah, yeah, and then of course with the strikers, dog, which for me is a very pivotal position because we need to be clinical, man, against France. We can't be missing guilt edge chances and like when you one on one, bury that shit. Don't be hitting the post or shooting wide. Like I'll be upset if shit like that happens. You know what's worse, Maurice? I remember there's a game where we played against Algeria in AFCON. We lost 1
Mhm.
0 but dog, we had
Yeah.
like 7 or 8 chances. Dog. Maze, crossbar, down on
Yeah,
my
man.
heart, dog. I was so hurt after that game. I was like, okay, yes, on paper, Algeria are better side, but we outplayed these motherfuckers, dog. We should have not lost, and I don't want that to happen, dog. Because I want these
You
guys to
know,
go overseas, bruh. Like I really do, man. Like we need more guys. Like you see with women's football, there's a lot of girls that are playing in Europe now.
yeah,
About
and they
10,
dominating.
yeah, but Even nobody, no Jane who plays for AC Milan. These are big
Yo,
teams, dog.
no Linda. Linda's delicious. Yo,
Dude,
yo,
you see what
hi
I'm
banyana
saying?
banyana. Yo,
You see what I'm saying, bro? Tina guys are playing. Ooh, I don't even know the guy who plays for Fagri. Yeah.
you don't know Pyramids? Pyramids, I believe, is the team that has the same owners as Man City. I believe. Yeah, I
Oh.
stand to be corrected. They acquired it. Yeah, they acquired it late, but it's the same team, I believe, with the same owners as Man City.
Oh,
I stand to
Etihad.
be corrected. Yes.
They must come and buy
So,
Pirates, dog. Hey, Sfuna. We want that oil money, dog. We wanna.
uh,
Hey, you want that oil money, dog. We wanna
uh,
splurge, dog. Yeah.
there's no real man in South Africa. You stingy.
And then Percy Tau, of course, is he injured now?
Yeah, he's ruled out. He's been replaced by
Uh,
Victor Letualo. He's
ah,
been replaced by Victor Letualo, who, by the way, isn't even starting. So, yeah.
yeah.
Anyway,
That
let's not.
means standard is dropped. Bongo
Yeah,
Wushi,
exactly.
Shongwane, playing
Starts
for
it.
Minnesota.
I
Ish.
like this guy. I rate him. I rate him. I think he's got the right attitude. He's made the
Yeah.
right decision for his career,
Mm,
and that's what we need. I think it was just a matter of time. And, one thing about Hugo is he put this guy on. If you think
yeah.
about it, this guy only came to the limelight after Hugo started. So, yeah,
Yeah.
man.
No, no, indeed, indeed. And then Lau Foster, Westero,
From Monaco to Estelo,
Ish, Belgium,
from
Ish.
Monaco, playing with Cesc Fabregas, playing with Ramadal Falcao,
Playing with
to
Openier and yes,
Chief,
hey, did you hear
Chief,
those strikers you playing?
Chief, to play.
Quincy,
Aye, 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 aye,
it's
aye, aye,
tough,
aye,
bro.
aye, 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 aye. You must come back. Come back
Yeah.
home. Finish.
Yeah. And then of course with evidence.
He's just tall. What else?
Mahob.
He's
Mm.
just tall. Wins that.
Yeah, dog. I mean, he needs to pull him around, dog. He needs to be on that, when it's corners.
And you know what's said? Bazomtala. They're gonna make sure he's the first person that they're gonna start this guy, and I don't see what he does on the pitch, honestly.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Yeah.
But in my opinion, definitely we're missing a Bongani Zungu.
Yeah.
We're missing guys like that. Bongani Zungu's for the streets. He's a naughty
Hey,
boy, but he knows soccer.
I
He
ain't a
knows
man.
he play
Hey,
a leo. He
it's for
play
the
a
streets.
play. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's for the streets. They all know.
Yeah, more than
He's for the streets. That one. Clean. You're naughty boy.
the
Ben 10.
streets.
Ben 10 years.
Vincent.
So, and I think having played in France and still playing in League Two,
Yeah.
having played in League as a regular, meaning that he's faced Abu Mbappe every game Amiens played, PSG, he was
Yeah.
there. He's played Abu Peñada. He's played these guys. So, and he's not that old either. I mean, I believe he's only turning 30. But yeah, I think we miss guys like him. Oblom, I'm quite disappointed.
Yeah.
Ukuthi uBlom akekho. Very he's got a future. But yeah,
Mm.
like I said, uba ne-backline azomaka uMbappe, no Griezmann.
There are guys there, dog. Hey,
Ubani?
don't.
Ubani?
Ah, dog. And then no
There's a
evidence. Mahoba.
Aye.
You don't need him. Yeah. I
He
know, but
plays
he's
for Baroka.
ah. But you know what I like about Hugo, bro? He really didn't select guys that are like popular per se. It's all on merit, and if it looks at your attitude as well. I think it's those coaches that check maybe
Yeah,
social media.
yeah,
If you papa cool, hey, sala, 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 sala.
yeah.
So yeah, man. Yeah.
No, definitely. But I think sometimes he's gotta look from a different angle. I mean, he must go watch that game where Jali chowed Xabi Alonso. I don't know if you
Yeah,
remember when we beat Spain 1-0. Hey, Jali
yeah,
showed Xabi Alonso his future. So, and, Jali, unlike Upamanyisa, he still has a lot to offer, man. He's still playing
yeah.
very well at the
At his
highest
age,
level. Yeah, at
yeah.
his age, man. And you need that experience. And he's captain here every now and again for Sundowns. It tells you a lot.
And
So,
it's even penalties, my G. You know when you get a
yeah,
penalty,
bro.
Charlie's burying that.
Yeah, bro. Jali is a star. He's just arrogant. I know that, but he's a star. So, yeah, personally, I don't entirely agree with the approach he's taken.
Yeah,
In and around leaving Abu Jali, Abu Tembazwane out. For me, another player I would have liked to see in the squad is Rivaldo Coetzee. For me,
yeah.
Rivaldo is a player boy. He's
He
solid.
is.
So
He is. He
definitely
is.
for me, he would have stuck in well here.
Mm,
And Unjabulu Ngcobo,
yeah,
with yeah, no, solid guy. But yeah, man, let's see what they can deliver. I'm not that confident we'll beat France.
yeah.
And I'm pretty sure France will, if they start their strongest 11, we're going down minimum 3-0.
Aye, chief. Aye, chief.
Chief, did you watch Guinea at AFCON?
Yeah, I did.
Guinea might even show us. Chief, don't forget we've lost to Mauritania, Chief. Don't forget. We
But
couldn't
under
beat Seychelles.
you, but we're talking about you, go my G. We're talking
Aye,
about
let's
you.
see.
Hugo,
Let's see.
Hugo's got us,
I
bro.
am not convinced.
uh,
I'm not convinced personally.
yeah. I know, dog. I think we should, wrap it up from there, dog. We pushed 2-man show.
Yeah, bro.
Very
It was
dope,
nice.
very
Enjoyed it.
entertaining. Yeah, I know that's amazing, man. That's amazing, bro. But all the best to Bafana. I mean, Mina, I have
Yeah.
hope. Ever since you has come in, bro, I'm even watching Bafana games, which is crazy. Like I'm watching
Yeah,
it,
no.
dog.
No,
Yeah,
ngizobukela nami. I'm gonna
yeah.
watch. I'll support them. Mara, I'm gonna shout when Mbappe share one that you. It's
But
Marane, good
Ronald
luck to the
Williams.
boys.
Ronald
Aye,
Williams. Yeah.
Pune is still better than all of them combined.
Yeah.
And we know that as a country, we know that as a continent, and the world knows it. Full stop.
All right, my G. This is the Easy Sports Show. Sisonke. Peace out.
Peace up.